Hey guys, welcome to Brick Hub. This is a review of the LEGO Speed Champions Formula E Panasonic Jaguar Racing Gen 2 car and Jaguar I-Pace eTrophy car. As always, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below to let me know what you think, and subscribe to this channel hitting that notification bell for more content just like this. Also, check out our Instagram page. So as stated before, this is a review for the LEGO Formula E car by Jaguar as well as their Pace SUV. This is rated ages 8 plus, set number 76898, and has 565 pieces. It currently retails in the United States for $30, but you can find it as low as $24. Getting started, as you can see, it has the nice Jaguar logo in the top right corner, and in the bottom right, it says Formula E. Turning it around to the back, you can see again more of the black with the Jaguar and Formula E logo, as well as the real cars down below on the bottom right. It also features some of the play features, if you will, or the moving functions of the set, as well as the Lego sets with the little build here to show the starting line. Inside the box, as you can see, is actually a lot more content than I expected. It's a little bit too big for my studio even. You can see the cameras there. Anyways, there's 5 labeled bags, as well as 2 sets of instruction manuals with 2 sets of stickers. So this is actually one you can build with another person, which I think is pretty cool. Also, it features the new Speed Champions 8-stud standard base. So here's the final build. As you can see, we have 2 minifigures, both drivers. One is a Formula E car, the other is the Pace car. There's also a starting line build with a starting light build inside. Let's start by looking at the Formula E car. So looking at the Formula E car from the side, this is pretty accurate, I would say. From the side, it looks really, really good. However, when you turn it over to the front like that, it kind of starts to lose me. The shapes along the top of the build are honestly not super pretty in my opinion, especially this front area over here. I think maybe these were supposed to be like the steering rack or some sort of mechanical linkage for this the suspension or something, maybe a sway bar, I don't know. But it just does not look particularly good to me, and this front spoiler, I don't know how accurate it is, but it just did not look very good to me. The build is also pretty flimsy over there, but again, coming back to the side, I think the side just looks fantastic. It looks so good to me. And on the back side, it kind of, I don't know, kind of reminds me of the Batmobile. Again, I'm not super familiar with Formula E because that's just not something I'm a personal big fan of, but I thought they did a good job with the sticker detail in terms of getting all the right design elements. See, now I have the minifigure inside. He fits in pretty snugly. This was one part that I was a little bit disappointed in. I don't know if you guys know, but in Formula E, or really just Formula race cars, drivers just don't sit upright like this. They really lean back and they're almost lying down with their head kind of cocked up. But I get it, it's Lego, whatever. But pulling that minifigure out, that's the interior. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but I thought this was kind of an interesting use of the panel piece there. They used the panel piece in one other spot as well. I would have preferred they used that to hold the driver's legs in or something, but I do like the slope pieces right here that kind of wedge out so that the driver can perfectly place his arms on his sides. As well as this rear diffuser. I think the rear diffuser looks really, really good as well. Also, the wheels, I mean, you know, they're just the regular wheels. We also get this set of wheels that you can change out with the wrench. For the Pace SUV, I think I like this build a lot better just because I think the shapes are really attractive and the build process was pretty enjoyable as well, especially along this front side. This grill piece here, it's a fender piece that was inserted upside down, but its upside down snotting technique is actually what holds this front splitter sort of thing together. I also thought the sticker usage was pretty reasonable as far as this build goes, even though Very strangely, it has two prints for these 1x6 tiles up here, which I was not expecting. It's so unusual to me that Lego would choose to print these, whereas make everything else stickers. I would have just preferred they all be prints, but whatever, I'll take, prints whenever I can get them. Here's the sticker detail on the side. One thing I did not like is, it may be hard to see, but the stickers do not accurately match the color of the pieces behind them. They're a little bit of a more faded blue, which I think is honestly kind of sucky. But anyways, on the back side it says eTrophy, Jaguar, and then it has another rear diffuser, which I don't think this one looks as good as the Formula car, but not a big deal. Along the top side you have Jaguar printed here, and on the windshield. You can remove the windshield just by pulling off, just like that. And inside you can see that there's space for two minifigures. That's another one that I was kind of disappointed by. I really think this back part here should have been able to fit at least another two minifigures. I mean, even just one would have been good for play features. I know most people who buy these probably don't care to play with them. They just want to display them. But it's an SUV, and I mean, it definitely, like, during the build process, you definitely could have made the space. I mean, I would argue you could probably fit way more than just two, maybe 3 or 4 in the back. But anyways, the minifigure does just sit in just like that, and you can always have a passenger. Finally, we have the starting line build. It also has a play feature built in. If you just pull this pin out here, it goes like that, so you can count down to start the race. Otherwise, you can just push these back up and put the pin back in. I thought this was kind of a lousy play feature, but I don't know, maybe kids will love it. Turning around to the sides, it's pretty simple all around. Honestly, there's just so little to say about this build. I would have preferred these to be prints as well, because I feel like I've seen printed checker tiles before, but I don't know. And I would have preferred they use shorter pins over here. It's kind of hard to see, but this pin up top, it hangs down below. Or either that or just make it taller. It just does not look good, the fact that the pin is showing through. Otherwise, on the top, again, just more confusing design. Like, I don't know why they didn't just use normal bricks here. It just doesn't look good to me. But all in all, it's just an auxiliary build. Honestly, if they took it out of the set, I would say it's still a good value. So this is the Formula E race car driver. He's pretty simple all around. He has a print on the front and the back of his torso with nice teal blue arms. I really would have liked printed legs, but we didn't get that here. Removing his helmet, he does not have an alternate expression, which is pretty disappointing. However, we do have a hairpiece that can be fitted on, just like that. Next up is the pace car driver. Now this is honestly probably my favorite Speed Champions minifigure of all time, just because the back and front torso printing, but really the leg printing, how it kind of leads in, it has that nice gray and blue. I think that looks terrific. Underneath the helmet, she only has this one expression, but she has brown hair, and I think this hair is just more fitting. It just looks right for this particular figure. That other one just kind of looked awkward to me. So that's it for my review of the LEGO Speed Champions Formula E Panasonic Jaguar Racing Gen 2 car and Jaguar I-Pace eTrophy car. All around, I would say this is an excellent set. The build was awesome. I particularly love that Jaguar SUV. The Formula E car, honestly, not a super big fan of, but I think it looks terrific from the side. The starting line build, honestly, I could have done without. I would say it's worth the same value with or without that feature. I guess kids might like the play feature, but honestly, I think kids will get tired of it too, because it's really not that interesting. Anyways, what do you guys think about this set? As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below to let me know what you think, and subscribe to this channel hitting that notification bell for more content just like this. Thanks guys, bye.